Today we discuss The Proposal by Anton Chekhov. About the author, Anton Chekhov was a great playwright and story writer. He was born on 29 Jan 1860 in a village in southern Russia. His father ran a grocery store. His mother was an excellent storyteller. Chekhov was an established physician. He is considered to be among the greatest writers of short stories in the world. Chekhov once said, "Medicine is my lawful wife and literature is my mistress." Right, let's discuss the lesson. First, I'm going to give the introduction of the lesson, then character sketch, then detailed summary. Okay? Yes, introduction. Anton Chekhov was born on 1860 and died 1904. Was a famous writer. He is chiefly known for his short stories. The story, The Proposal, is a romantic story of a neighbor named Ivan Lomov. He is a landowner and often gets money from Chupkov's another landowner. Chupkov has a daughter named Natalia. Lomov comes to Chupkov with a marriage proposal for his daughter Natalia. Okay, now the character sketch. Main characters of this story. Character Natalia. Natalia is talkative and short-tempered. She is very much concerned about her family's honor and land. She is argumentative also. She argues with Lomov about the ownership of oxen meadows and superiority of her dog Squeezer. She is very keen to get married. Next, Chupkov. He is a landowner. He has a helping nature towards Lomov. He loves his daughter and plays the role of a good father. He is in search of a good match for his daughter. He is a good selector of words. He calls Lomov my angel, treasure, etc. This shows his cunningness. When Chupkov finds Lomov fighting with Natalia, he immediately changes and starts to support his daughter. He uses many ill words for Lomov and tells him to leave his house. Next, it is Lomov. Lomov is a man who is of marriageable age. He also suffers from a weak heart and sleeplessness. So, he is desperate to settle down in life and lead a quiet and regular life. Despite his ailments, Lomov was a rich and prosperous farmer. This makes Chupkov secretly wish him to marry his daughter Natalia. As for Lomov, he didn't love her, though he was desperate to have a life partner and so marry Natalia. Lomov was, however, hesitant to ask for her hand from Chupkov. That made him beat around the bush, argue with Natalia, and leave without proposing. Thus, we can find that Lomov's condition overpower the other traits he has. Lomos. He is an eligible, assertive, rich bachelor who will be liked by any girl. However, we also know that he is nervous, lacks confidence, and is prone to talk in a long-winded manner. The theme of the story. Now we discuss the theme of the story. The Proposal is one-act play. Actually, it's a farce written by Anton Chekhov in 1888 to 1809. The play is about the tendency of wealthy families to seek matrimonial ties. Their real purpose is to increase their estates and landed properties. Ivan Lomov was a wealthy neighbor of another wealthy farmer, Stefan Chekhov. Lomov comes to seek the hand of Chekhov's 25-year-old daughter Natalia. Lomo, Chupko, and Natalia, all three are quarrelsome people. They quarrel over petty or small issues. Each one of them has a claim over a particular piece of land. They also quarrel over their dogs. Amidst their quarreling, they completely forget the real issue, the marriage proposal. But good sense prevails in the end. Economic good sense ensures that the proposal is made. Chupkov doesn't want to miss the opportunity. He puts his daughter's hand into Lomov's hand. He doesn't waste any time and blesses them. However, old habits die hard. The newly married couple starts their married life with a fresh quarrel. That's it. Now I am going to give detailed summary. When the play begins, we see that Lomo comes to meet Chupko at his house. Chupko, who is a farmer, welcomes Lomo. He asks him why he is wearing formal clothes and whether he is going to attend a function. Lomo replies that he is not going anywhere. He has come only to meet him. Lomo appears excited and perturbed. He calms himself down and begins to tell him the purpose of his visit. He tells him that he came to him many times in the past also for his help, but he didn't help him. Before telling the purpose of his visit, Lomo is excited once again. Chupkov thinks that perhaps he has come to ask for a loan. He makes up his mind not to help him in any way. Lomo once again begins to tell Chupkov about the purpose of his visit, but he once again becomes excited. He talks about himself in exaggerated terms. Chupkov asks him not to beat about the hush and to talk about his purpose of coming. Lomo gathers courage and tells him that he has come to ask for his daughter Natalia's hand in marriage. On hearing this, Chupkov becomes very happy. He goes in to call Natalia, but before this, Lomo asks him whether Natalia would give her permission for this. Chupkov replies that she will readily accept a match like him. Lomo is left alone in the room. His body is trembling with excitement. He thinks about his present life. He wants to settle the question of his marriage at once. He thinks that now he should not delay. He thinks about Natalia. She is a skilled housekeeper. She is educated and is not bad to look at. At this age, he should not expect a better girl than her. Now, he is 35 years old. Now, he should lead a regulated life. He is suffering from serious diseases like palpitation, excitement, and insomnia. Because of these reasons, he should marry. Just then, Natalia comes in. Her father has not told her that Lomo has come to meet her. He only told her that a customer had come. Even then, she welcomes Lomo. Before Lomo can speak, she starts speaking. When she mentions his beautiful dress, he is again excited. Before he can talk about his marriage to her, he starts trembling. Natalia encourages him and he recovers. He says that he will tell her everything in brief. Even then, he can't talk in a straightforward manner. He beats about the bush. He tells her that for the last many decades, their families have had good relations. Their estates are also adjoining. His oxen warbles touch their birchwoods. Natalia protects against this. She says that the oxen meadows belong to her. They lay their claims to it. They start quarreling about the ownership of the oxen meadows. They shout loudly at each other. They don't calm down in any way. Chupkov comes in and finds them both quarreling. He is greatly surprised, but when he finds that they are quarreling about the ownership of the oxen meadows, he also becomes angry. Instead of calming them down, he also starts quarreling. He claims to be the owner of the meadows. He insults not only Lomov but also his family members. Lomov becomes more excited. He uses insulting words for Chupkov, Natalia, and their family members. Lomov's palpitation increases and he becomes very perturbed. perturbed. He goes out of the room. Chupkov says how the foolish Lomov dared to bring a proposal for Natalia's marriage. When Natalia hears this, she is deeply shocked. She is almost unconscious. She starts weeping and asks her father to bring Lomov back. She starts weeping and asks her father to bring Lomov back. Chupkov feels sad. He says that it's the biggest misfortune to be the father of a girl. He goes out to call Lomov. Lomov again enters the room. Natalia thinks that she will not annoy him this time. She tries to please him. She says that the meadows belong to him. She tries to change the topic so that he could propose to her, but he is still not alright. He is feeling disturbed. He doesn't come to the point. Lomov starts praising the qualities of his dog Guess, which he has purchased for 125 rubles. But Natalia says that her dog Squeezer, which she purchased for 85 rubles, is much better than Lomov's dog Guess. Both of them praise the qualities of their dog. Here please note, Guess and Squeezer, these two are names of the dogs. Okay? Both of them praise the qualities of their dogs. Now they start quarreling on this topic. They again start shouting at each other. In the meantime, Chupkov comes. Instead of putting an end to their quarrel, he also starts quarreling. In this dispute, Lomov's condition deteriorates and he falls on the chair unconscious. Both the father and the daughter think that he has died. Natalia starts lamenting that her chance of getting married has gone. After some time, Lomov comes to his senses. Chupkov tells Lomov that Natalia is willing for marriage, so he should marry her. Natalia expresses her willingness. Chupkov doesn't want to lose even a moment and joins their hands. He asks them to kiss each other, but soon they start quarreling again. They start debating the qualities of their respective dogs. Chupkov tries to calm them down. With this, the play comes to an end. So we can say that in a short summary, we can say Chupkov is sitting in his drawing room. Lomov, a wealthy neighbor of Chupkov, arrives. He is wearing dress jacket and white gloves. Chupkov welcomes him. He wonders why Lomov is in his formal evening dress. Lomov says that he has come to trouble Chupkov with a request. Chupkov becomes cautious. He thinks that perhaps Lomov has come to borrow money. He is in no mood to help him. Lomov is excited. He fails to come to the point. Chupkov asks him not to beat about the bush. Hush. He should come to the point. Lomov at last tells him the purpose of his visit. He tells that he has come to ask the hand of Chupkov's daughter, Natalia. Chupkov is extremely happy. He embraces and kisses Lomov. He tells that it has been his long desire to see Lomov and Natalia married together. Chupkov arrives Lomov that Natalia too will give her consent. She is in love. She is like a lovesick cat. Now here I would like to give some value points of this story. That starts with Lomov and Chupkov are both neighbors and landlords. Lomov comes to Chupkov with a proposal of marriage with Chupkov's daughter Natalia. Lomov is 35 and wants to lead a peaceful married life. He thinks that Natalia is an excellent housekeeper and not bad looking. He is excited and forgets the purpose of his visit. He starts quarreling with her over Oxen Meadows. Natalia opposes Lomov and claims that Oxen Meadows belong to them. Lomov is ready to show the documents to prove his ownership of Oxen Meadows. He is ready to make Oxen Meadows a present to her. Chupkov enters and adds fuel to the fire. Chupkov sides with his daughter Natalia. Lomov threatens to go to court. They quarrel and indulge in abusing and insulting each other. Character. Natalia comes to know that Lomo has come there with a proposal of marriage. She blames her father for not telling her about it before. She threatens to die if Chupko doesn't bring Lomo back. Lomo returns and now they pick up a new quarrel over their dogs. Natalia says that her dog Squeezer is far superior to Lomo's dog Guess. Lomo is excited and his palpitations start rising. He falls down in the armchair and loses his consciousness. Chupko is confused and threatens to cut his throat or shot himself. Chupko doesn't want to miss this opportunity. He makes them embarrass and kiss each other. Chupko blesses them a happy married life. That's the end. Here we pause. We continue. We can meet again. Thank you.